painters group here. I love, guys. Listen, this is therapy. Beautiful. And welcome to Lake Sevan, the largest lake in all of the Caucasus. Armenian flag. Enjoy this healing therapeutic video, guys. This is to embrace your own intuition and to feel connected to what's all around. Listen to the wisdom of nature, of the earth, of the waves, of the lake, of water. Our bodies are made up of 70% water. This morning, the full moon was out, even though the full moon was out 2-3 days ago. Aww. Oh. Oh no. Precious joy. Oh no, that's horrible. Waves are coming from here. I love the vibration it gives off. It's the sound of these waves that are so healing. It's not the smooth waters that's just healing, but it's this sound. The movement. We have 70 to 80% water in our bodies. In case you're wondering why there's no one here, it's about 5 a.m. Sorry, 5:45 a.m. Un momento. So what's interesting is I'm wearing these blue pants, right? And there's these gorgeous, like everywhere, blue dragonflies all over. Like as you're walking to the lake, inside the lake, around the lake, when you're coming back into the resort, the hotel. Blue dragonfly. We had blue Tara card yesterday, and I was working and I was meditating with it. I wrote a lot in the journal. And blue dragonflies. We'll get to the meaning behind that in just a few, okay? Oh, I extended my stay for one extra day. Exciting! Hi everyone. So I extended my stay here for an additional day. So before it was 3 nights and 4 days. Now it's 4 nights and 5 days. Very much needed because I ended up having to cancel Zal Gazor. So I might as well just stay here an additional day until I go to Montenegro, which is going to be the end of August. So I've been doing a lot of stillness meditation. Mainly meditation and listening to the wisdom of my body, listening to the wisdom of nature all around me, the wisdom of the deep waters, the earth, the moon, and really just embracing what I must hear within myself and what must come to fruition next. Hey guys, so I was like contemplating, because as you know, I'm going to be spending 3 to 6 months in Aqaba, Jordan, and I'm literally like, psychologically, I'm there. I'm already there, you know what I'm saying? It's just my physical body that's still in Armenia, right? So although I'm planning a trip to Montenegro, I don't have plans. I just don't feel that same calling there as I do in Jordan, right? So I had uploaded a video on YouTube the day I was talking about I'm in a hotel and you hear the Islamic prayers going on in the background. When I was in Jordan, when I was in the hotel and there was a window behind me, and I'm talking about my experience in Dana with Ali and the group. That was in Aqaba. We spent one night in a hotel in Aqaba, okay? Yeah, so I was saying how that video is in Aqaba, right? So we were actually having dinner that night, that day. There was a group dinner, and I was not hungry. You know, I was by myself. After I closed the video, I was hand washing my clothes in the hotel room, and I start crying into tears because there was a huge release, very ancestral, things from my past, things from the military, just a lot of stuff was being released, okay? And I think Ali really, really helped me energetically, and he just really gave me a lot of support. I mean, he was even saying, like, I'm gonna make sure they suffer for them neglecting you, the second day, because the second day was the easiest day, and I was told the first day is the easiest day in terms of time, heat, so on and so forth. The second day you're just walking on water. I could have easily done that. So what happened is one of the guys, literally his cartilage on his knees snapped. I think about maybe 5 or 6 people, they couldn't do it. They could not do the walk. They had to stop. The third day, they couldn't do it either. So many people, they had to stop in the middle. And because Ali was pushing them, he's like, this is how I'm going to make them suffer. You know what I mean? So the point is, when you see something wrong, you should be correcting it. People should be supporting each other's well-being. And so that's what's really pushing me and calling me to the land of Jordan, because I really feel like that's where I should be. At least if it's not forever, for a certain time of my life, okay? But going back to the hotel in Aqaba. Now, there was a guy there who was very much engaged in conversation with me throughout the entire stay, okay? So I noticed a couple of the girls, if not mainly all of the girls, they were getting super, super envious and jealous because they noticed whatever guy was coming across us or in the group or whatever from Jordan, they would have serious, like, engaging in conversation with me, and they wouldn't leave my side, and that was upsetting them for some insecure reason. And they want to point out flaws in me, like why my hair looks a certain way, or why I have tattoos on my face, or the fact that I've put on weight or something. Oh, why do all the guys go and talk to Talat? Then another girl's like from the States, she's like, it's because she's very comfortable in her own skin and she's very independent, and men feel that. Right. So we were engaged in conversation, right? And there was about 2 or 3 of us sitting, and the rest of the group, they went out for a walk. And I remember when we were in Amman, the very first day we went to Jordan, okay? And those girls were giving me dirty ass looks because the guys are just engaging with me. Normal, healthy conversation about things in life, about the world, just where we're from, you know, so on and so forth. They're being pulled to me. It's a magnetic pull, it's an energy. And maybe because they're not talking to Christina or whatever, and you know, she's getting all dolled up and wearing all this makeup to go for a walk and go shopping or whatever the hell they were doing. And it was 7 days earlier, 1 week earlier, it was my birthday, okay? Now, apparently one of the women in the group, it was her birthday that day, the first day of Amman. My birthday was a week ago. Why don't you celebrate both of our birthdays? They said, oh, we're going to do a happy birthday for her. They brought her wine. They said they wished her happy birthday. Everybody sang a happy birthday, and I didn't even make a sound. Instead of me saying, why aren't you wishing me a birthday? It was only a week ago, you know what I mean? I just kept everything to myself. I said happy birthday, you know, I sang with them, whatever. But I was like, that's a little weird, right? So 3 of us girls, while the rest of them walked out, we were engaging in conversation at the dinner table, right? And that was where the guy, the receptionist guy who works at the hotel, you know, like I said, he was engaging with me the entire time that we were there. He was listening to our conversation, and I was saying how I just find that, because they were talking about the whole, they think that, you know, those 2 women in particular, the one that it was her birthday and Christina, they were both saying, like, definitely they're narcissists. And this wasn't even me bringing anything up. They're saying it on their own, right? And I said, speaking of narcissism, I'm like, I thought that was a little rude. Like, if I was going to be bringing people together, I would want to wish all those people who just had a birthday, we're in a group together. You don't just wish it for one person, right? My birthday was only a week ago. And I said, I found that to be rude. So yeah, I literally kid you not, 5 minutes later, like, the guy was listening to the whole conversation and he was getting, like, upset because I could tell from his face. And he would just come up and start talking, and then he'd be like, oh yeah, that group that they left. He goes, yeah, that's rude, you know, so on and so forth. And we're just talking, and we ended up changing the subject to something else, right? And literally, I kid you not, 5 minutes later, this girl with her friend comes down from a hotel room with a white fucking cake and says, it's my friend's birthday. She couldn't finish the cake. We want to gift this to you. And he's like looking at me, and I'm looking at him, And he's like, and then the girl from the stage, she goes, oh, where'd that come from? And he goes, it's for you, to me, right? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, this is for you. He goes, oh, wow. He goes, this is for you. So the three of us, he's like, wow, this is for you. So we literally had cake. And then Christina comes out and she goes, I want a piece of cake. Where'd this cake come from? I want a piece of cake. Just so like irresponsible. And it's just like, yo, wherever I go, this is a major issue. There's always this envious, insecure people who want to project their insecurities onto me. And it's like, go live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, so then we went to Wadi Rum. You know that dress, that Jordanian dress, the Bedouin outfit I was wearing, the headdress and the scarf and the dress? The owner of the Bedouin camp, she just like gave it to me. And then we started doing this photo shoots, okay? And it's like, they're just getting envious and they're looking at me like, wow, you know? Yeah, it's just like, even in the world of yoga and spirituality, and why I'm doing quote unquote is because there are practitioners out there, guys. They don't have that wisdom to share to other people. They don't practice what they preach. Hence why it's good to be very selective. It's very important to be selective. Feel out someone's energy first before investing in your time and energy and money with them, okay? Hence why I've pulled away from so many of them, even in groups that I would always be called to. I'd being paid to be there. But if I'm put in a situation where the group is not putting in their accountability and responsibility, and I got to clean up their work, whether it's with money or not, I'm out. And if they're jealous of me, I'm out. Look, see, my face is getting red because that's what, it's not worth it. In that case, I'd rather do my work alone and be a lot more impactful. I feel like in 2023, people need to stop practicing toxic positivity and gaslighting themselves and other people, because it's very not much healthy. And yeah, I do say that in the Armenian communities and the nation and outside of the nation, mental illness is a real thing within Armenian communities. And a lot of the Armenians say, oh, the dumbest people on the face of this earth are from the US. Sure. Or they have mental illness, but they admit it. That culture, that nationality, that community that cannot admit the issue at hand can never go ahead and move forward. It doesn't matter if you mask yourself as spirituality or healing when you haven't even healed yourself, when you're not taking accountability to take care of your own mind. Doing yoga positions does not mean you have wisdom or accountability to prevent into situations, deathly situations. And yeah, I'm still talking about Jordan because honestly, Jordan is so dear to me. I saw more in that 10 days that I was there. I saw more responsible and accountable people there than my entire 5 years of being in Armenia. Can I be honest? And I think I've been in almost every area of community life here, within the locals and the diasporans combined. So I think personally for me, I'm going to be a lot happier there. And that's not to say I'm going to be oblivious. Every country, every group, every nation has their cons as well. But you got to weigh the pros and the cons and see what's suitable for each individual and for how long. Because yeah, what if I keep my apartment here? Whether I come and go or if I go for years and then come back later, is it still going to serve me? A lot of things are going through my mind. And I'm being super patient with myself. Hence why I'm here. So I went back out to the lake and just got back. Look at my hair. There are so many people here. It's not even funny. There's so many people here, which is a good thing. And then on my way back, I bought another one. So I have two now. I can put one in my bedroom and the other one on the kitchen table. And then this one. Beautiful, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, and I was saying in regards to the whole thing with Christina, and then the last 2 days, she chooses to be roommating with me, being a roommate with me in a hotel room. And the very first moment We get the door shut, all her clothes come off, and she's looking into my eyes, and I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I was telling the rest of the group, I've never seen clothes come off so quick in my life. They're dying, laughing hysterically. The second time, because she knows she didn't get results of anything, she didn't do it. One more thing before I shut this video. The day of my birthday, I was in Dilijan, and that day, as a group, Christine and my friend Lori, who I stopped talking to now because of all of this, each one of them played a role in gaslighting and not being accountable. So I said, enough is enough. I'm cutting them out for good. Even though I helped out Lori and I told her, when you guys go to Dilijan, because she's a dancer, I had a vision of her doing a tamzara dance with the drum and incorporating it for the rest of the group. She actually listened to me and she told Christina that's what she wants to do as a healing thing, you know. They both, knowingly it's my birthday, I'm going to Dilijan. Christina told me the day before, make sure you come the very least at lunchtime so we can all have lunch together. She's like, it's your birthday, let's all have lunch together. You know, since you're gonna be in Dilijan and we're doing this in Dilijan. I said, okay. The day of, when I told her, you know, I'm going to be here and I need your location, exact location, does she not tell me like maybe 2 to 4 hours before? I think it was about 4 hours before. Yeah, we don't have time. I don't have time. And I didn't even hear from Lori until a few days after to say happy birthday to me. So they literally shut me down on my own birthday. Do you believe that? This is just childish. You know what I'm saying? It's very childish. It's rude. It's discriminating. And so I found it interesting how when that cake was given to me, you know, the guy, the receptionist that was working in the hotel, he gave me that cake for that girl. She's running in because she wants a piece of the cake. Does it not set in? Does it not set in? Now, at that point, on my birthday, on the 14th, I'm not expecting anything, but you told me this. It's very rude, last minute. On that note, Christina had about $120 to $150 that she had to give to me. It was my money. She wants to meet me after. And I said, listen, honey, it's my birthday. I'm having a fucking Angus burger with wine. If you want to come see me, take the taxi from where you are and come meet me at this restaurant, because that's where I'm at. I'm having a glass of wine. And she says, no, I gotta go to Yerevan. I said, okay, then keep the money and give it to me at the airport. Or give it to me when we're doing currency exchange in Amman. And so my point is, I have very good reasons as to why I'm staying away from Armenians from now on. Very good reasons. And the same girl comes running in when she sees a cake with a candle on it. Me and the 2 other girls are eating, plus him. Oh, I need 2 plates. Oh, can I have cake? Can I have cake? And then she's looking at me like, oh my God, this is a healer. This is a Reiki master. Come on. Listen, no, I don't tolerate this. I will never tolerate this. Not for me, not to other people. I am not going to be in a circle with ignorant, arrogant, narcissistic, superior complex disorder people who gaslight, who are not responsible, who are not accountable, who cause people to fucking die. No. Your circle will make you or break you. This is why I choose to be alone. People love me. Even the people here that I'm meeting, they all love me. They give me their numbers, men and women. The washroom door is open, so So they give me their numbers. I don't call, or if I do, I'll meet them once in a blue moon. And I have high standards, guys. I really do. And it's the basic things for me. If the basic things are not met, I don't judge people in a sense of basic things as human beings. If you don't have it in your makeup, we can never be friends. We will never be friends. The basic fucking things. That's it. The basic fucking things. Is it so hard? the basic fucking things.